Hello, sneakerheads. This is not a What's on Feet. This is a Talking Kicks with Mastro Mixes. And we're going to talk about this Cherry 13. I see some of y'all calling it the Chicago. And technically, that's true too. But it's always been the Cherry. And this is not the one that just came out. This one is from whatever year that last release was. I should have brought my reading glasses in here. I want to say it was like 2015, maybe somewhere in there. That's when this one was from. And the one we had before that, and I believe like 2005, maybe somewhere in that area, I had it. When this one came in, I compared the two, and there was no difference. The colors, the shape, everything, the quality, they were identical. So this is what I did with that old 2005 pair. I skated them. I actually made those myself, took apart a pair of skates and made them into skates with my 13s. I skated those for probably a year and a half, 2 years, and didn't plan on ever getting rid of them. I loved them. They were great skates and they looked badass. But people kept asking me, what do you want for them? People keep wanting to buy them. And I kept saying the same thing I always say. When somebody asks if they can buy a pair of my shoes aren't for sale. But that old saying, everything has a price. I was at the skating rink here in Topeka, Kansas one night, skating my niece's birthday party. She was, I think, turning like 6 years old. She wanted to have a birthday party at the skating rink. We all went. Uncle Mixes took my skates, and I was skating my ass off. I was showing her how to do some dance moves on skates. We were having a great time. Somebody there asked me, same thing I got asked every time I wore those Cherry 13 skates. How much? I said, they're not for sale. And then this dude made me an offer and pulled cash out of his pocket. Let's just say it was a ridiculous offer. And I spent the rest of that trip at the skating rink and the rentals. Because, yeah, it was a ridiculous offer. So I had to take it. But I still had these. Now, we have these. And I'm told that they're different. I'm told the red is brighter or something. So I want to compare the two side by side. And I don't want to just compare the red in it. This pair is gorgeous. I love it. But I want to compare the whole shoe. I'm going to start with the bottom. And the bottoms look perfect. I know these have always had that like grayer carbon fiber and the red eye on the bottom. And I was hoping these would, and they do. They have the right bottoms on them. The leather quality, let's see. It feels the same. The toe box quality, I actually think the new one is a little bit softer, but the older one is tumbled more, and I like that. The tumbled more doesn't crease as easy, but mine will have crease protectors in them anyway. The Jumpman on the tongue looks right. The tongue is tumbled more on the new pair, I noticed. And the holes up and down in the tongue are bigger on the new pair. So if you look close, the new pair has the bigger perforation in the holes. The toe box is more tumbled on the old pair, but the tongue is more tumbled on the new pair. That is closed up so tight. Let's see here. I gotta open that up a little. So yeah, the tumbling on the tongue, you can tell, maybe you can tell, a little bit more defined on the newer pair. The size tags look completely different. This one's the newer style size tag. This one has that older style size tag. All around, I'm liking it. The stitching around the hologram on the outside is a little farther away from the actual hologram thing. It's closer to it in the older pair. And the red, it is different. New pair, older pair. The red it's brighter on this one. This is more the red that the Bulls wore in this era. This is more the red the Bulls are wearing now. I'm happy I have them. These will probably sit DS for a while because there's absolutely nothing wrong with this pair yet. And I'm going to wear it probably until it starts to separate, and then I'll pull this one out. I will put it on a couple times and let my body heat that glue up in there so that it doesn't separate prematurely. But I'm not going to do a lot of running around in it or anything. I'm just going to wear it here in the house, watching TV, let my body heat undes it and get that glue softened up in there. That makes your shoes last a little longer. And then I will keep them on the shelf and keep wearing this pair for now. The difference in them is not big enough for me to say they're two different pairs in a rotation. I'm going to keep this one until it's not wearable, and then I'll switch. I've done that with a lot of others. I wish they would redo this one because this one is separating on me really bad now. This was always one of my favorites. Also a 2004 or 2005. And then I did replace these when this one came out. Happy to have that. Another one that from that same era. This one is still wearable. It's another 2005. The neutral gray. I know the next time I wear it, it will separate. It just has not separated yet. We need a re-release. But there's my 2 cents of these side by side. Let me know what you think. And while you're watching, before you even ask, the shirt I match. This was a gift from iMatch. They match stuff for sneakers. I've never dealt a whole lot with them. We're not affiliated in any way. But I have to say that I am really satisfied with the quality of the shirt. I love the fact that it's a t-shirt that comes clear up to the top of my neck and doesn't have all my hamburger meat hanging out, but still fits in a 3X like I would want a 3X to fit. And it's a good looking shirt. Printed front and back. Good looking shirt to wear with a whole bunch of J's with the Chicago color theme on it. But I'm thinking good group of guys. They called or they messaged me, said, what size do you wear? I told them, there it is. They're on Instagram, iMatch. They also have a website, iMatchClothing.com or iMatch.com, something like that. Can't be hard. Google search iMatch. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the shirt.